Hello, kids. My name is Mr. Marcos, and I'm here today to read to you guys and have some fun with some stories that I think you'll enjoy. All right. We're celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, so I picked a book that is bilingual. That means that it's in two languages. You'll hear some parts of the story in Spanish and some parts of the story in English. But don't worry if you don't speak Spanish. I'll help you through the story, and we'll get together and learn a little bit, right, in two different languages. I have a buddy of mine here to help me today. My kids gave it to me as a gift. So maybe you guys know this guy. His name is Captain Underpants, and he's going to join us today, and he'll sit here with us as I tell you the story. All right. The book that we're going to read today is called Mi Casa is My Home, and it's a story all about family. And the author's name is Laurenne Salas. She lives in LA. And the pictures that you'll see in the book is by Sarah Gonzalez Huang. She lives in Washington, D.C. That's our nation's capital. All right. So let's get started. I hope you enjoy the book, and we'll go through it. Once again, it's called Mi Casa is My Home. Casa, of course, means home or house. Okay. And this is a story of family, and being together and enjoying each other and learning from our family. Okay, I'm gonna start. And the story is told by a little girl called Lucia, right? And she says, that's her there, see her? That's Lucia. And she says, hi, soy Lucia. Bienvenidos a mi casa. Bienvenidos means welcome. I live here with my big, loud, beautiful familia. I'm going to show you around. Cool. So she's now going to show us her house and her family and everybody that lives with her. Okay. Here we go. That's her. See her up there with her grandma? Okay. And she says, esta es la puerta. Puerta is door. See that blue door up there? And she's sitting on the front step. It's where abuela likes to stand and wave to the neighbors. It's where the mail carrier leaves packages from mis tías in Puerto Rico. She's got aunts in Puerto Rico, aunts that send their packages and letters and that sort of thing. O mi familia en España, filled with turrones or dulces or gifts for our cumples. She also has family in Spain, and they send her gifts and candies and things when she has a birthday. Right, throughout the year. So this is her up by the front door. See her grandma. And these are neighbors walking by, and they're kind of waving at the neighbors saying, hello, neighbors. All right. Next page. All right. Now we're going to get inside the house. See? The neighbors are going to come inside the house. Okay? And she keeps saying, right? Remember, this is Lucia. She's the little girl telling the story. It's a magic puerta. Puerta is door. Because every time I open it, someone always comes in. Mis primos, los primos de mis primos. Most times, it's Tío Jaime or Señora Veracruz from across the way. When she's talking about primos, anybody know what primos mean? Cousins. So her cousins come over to hang out and enjoy each other and play. See? There they are coming in. A little kid in the front. Okay? And then she moves to another part of the house, la sala. La sala is like the living room. You know, everybody has a living room. It's probably where you watch TV, when you hang out with your mom and dad, maybe your siblings, right? You have a nice comfy couch and everybody gets together. And that's this part of the house. See? See the big comfy couch there? And she says, esta es la sala. It's where I build the best forts with big fat pillows and soft blankets to keep out the light. And the hermanos. It sounds like she's got little brothers that bug her a little bit, so she builds little forts to kind of hide away and play with her friends. Right? All right, let's keep going and see the rest of the house. What else is in this house? All right. She's still in the living room, right? See? Right there with her family. And she says, it's where I put my feet by other feet and snuggle up to a película con las tías, right? A película is a movie, so that's a great place, right? big comfy couch with blankets and pillows, and everybody enjoys, maybe even popcorn or candy, right? So that's a big couch. Next, let's keep going and see where this house takes us. It's where I beat Papi at cards and find toys in the cushions and fall asleep in a pile. So there she also plays cards and games with her dad. See her dad up here? That's her dad with the beard. I used to have a beard too, but not anymore. All right, now we get to a part of the house that everybody loves, right? It's super important for Latinos, for any family, right? It's, ta-da, la cocina, the kitchen. Yummy. It's where a lot of magic happens. And Lucia, right here, she's kind of helping her mom cook something. And Lucia says, esta es la cocina. It's where I watch Mama perform milagros. She takes empty pots and turns them into soups and arroces. And on weekends, ropa vieja. Ropa vieja is a Cuban dish. Maybe you've eaten it here in Miami. It's shredded beef. It's really good. It's delicious. And arroces is rice. So she makes all kinds of foods. And Lucia helps. See? And that's the kitchen. And the fridge is full of stickers and magnets, kind of like maybe your fridge at home, where you put drawings from school and things you do for your mom and your dad. All right? And the journey through the house continues. La Casa. All right? Oh, look up here. Arroz. See? That's rice. All right. Some ingredients up there. All right. Ooh, remember how I told you the kitchen is probably one of the most important places in the house? That's because everybody gets together in the kitchen. Look at that. Look how busy the kitchen got all of a sudden. There's friends and uncles and siblings and grandparents. Everybody's in the kitchen because good smells come out of the kitchen and good things to eat come out of the kitchen. And Lucia says, it's where everyone gathers on holidays to help and talk. And ooh and ah for abuelo as he makes his masterpiece, pavo a la española. Pavo is turkey. You eat turkey during Thanksgiving, but you eat it throughout the year as well, right? It's not just for Thanksgiving, even though Thanksgiving is pretty special and it's coming up next month, November, yep. So that's Grandpa, abuelo, right there. And there's a big turkey right there that they're making. And everybody's talking, having a good time, you know, kind of looking at the food. He's like, that looks really good. I want some of that. So that's the kitchen. All right, let's keep going and see what else is in this house. All right, now they're gonna actually eat. So they're gonna be sitting where? At the dinner table. Yeah. I bet you have a big dinner table when everybody gets together, right? And Lucia says, it's where we sit at the table and pour leche condensada on tortitas and try olives and sneak bites to our dog, Capitan. Did you see the dog in the picture? You want me to show you again? All right. Right there in the corner, see him? They're giving him a little snack. Mom will probably be like, no, don't feed the dog from the table. But everybody's having a good time, right? That's what matters. The family gets together and everybody has dinner together. And now, we're still in the house, but actually outside of the house. Lucia's gonna take us to the backyard. There we go, see it? And backyard in Spanish is patio. And she says, este es el patio. It's where the trees remember me. That's a funny thing to say, but kind of cool the way she wrote that. They hold me when I'm lazy, or help launch me up and away but when I become Super Lou. So Lucia thinks sometimes she's a superhero, and then she is swinging on a tire. See? That's fun. I used to have one of those when I was a kid, but I didn't have a big tree like that. My tree was a little smaller. And then now, she's still in the backyard with all her friends. Remember, she had a bunch of cousins. See? They're eating snacks. They're chasing each other, playing hula hoops, playing magicians, and I'll read to you everything that's happening here. It's where we all eat sandia. Sandia is it's watermelon. It's a great thing to eat in the summertime because it's so refreshing, right? We play tag and dominoes with abuelo and hula hoops with even more primos, de mis primos primos, right? It looks like she has a lot of cousins, a lot of primos. It's where we put on magic shows. See the magic show there? Remember the puppy from the dining room table? He pops out of that magic hat. And pretend we are ballerinas, pirates, or chefs at a fancy restaurant. There she is, dancing away. All right, let's keep going on our journey of this house. Lucia invited us to her house basically through this book. So we're learning about her life, her family, and everything to do at the house. Now, it looks like they're in some kind of back porch. And she says, it's where I turn the music muy alta para bailar y bailar y bailar. She says it's where I turn the music way loud. So we all dance and dance and dance. And this is the back porch. Everybody's having a good time and dancing. See, even grandma and grandpa, little kids with moms. This guy looks like he can dance pretty good. That's a good time. That big boombox over here. That's where the music is coming from. That's fun. I want to have a party like that. All right. And then she goes back inside the house. Remember, she's giving us a tour of her house. So this is her now in the bathroom with grandpa. See grandpa? He's shaving and she's pretending to shave. But she's too little. And girls don't really have beards like grandpas and dads. And she says, este es el baño. See? That's el baño, the bathroom. It's where I shave my barba con abuelo. She's just making believe, right? The little girls don't have beards, barbas. And she's still in the bathroom, but now abuelita is there with her. See? It looks like she's got a boo-boo or something. She says, it's where abuela says, sana, sana, colita de rana. Whenever I get a cut on my knee, which happens a lot. So it looks like she plays a lot outside and she bangs her knee, scrapes her knee a little bit. And grandma is taking care of that, see? She's crying just a little bit because it probably hurts a little bit, but grandma's making it all better. Nice, right? All right, let's keep going. Now, remember we talked about her brothers, and maybe they're a little annoying sometimes, but you know, they're her brothers, so she loves them. This is their room. Big, messy room. It's got a cool bunk bed. There's toys all over the floor. There's a desk. See that? She's there playing with them. And she says here, este es el cuarto de mis hermanos. This is my brother's room. It's where they tell me to keep out, but then they let me in. Me necesitan. They need me. Who else would help decide which planet is prettiest? Or who gets to be T-Rex? So the boys like dinosaurs, and she likes to play dinosaurs with them, right? So they do get along, right? Most brothers and sisters kind of know each other once in a while, but they get along and they play together. All right. And then I think she's leaving the room. See? There's pictures of the family. And I think she's going to show us her room now. See that new door where she's standing? So let's see what she says. She says, it's where we meet after fights. And one of us says, lo siento. I'm sorry. Most of the time. It's where I sneak sometimes in the dark when I need un abrazo extra. Un abrazo is a hug. And on Saturday mornings, because brothers make the best almohadas. Almohadas is a snack. Or is she talking about pillows? Almohadas. I'm not sure about that one. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Because those kids look a little too young to be cooking. And then we get to her room and she's about to show us her room. See the sign on the door? Lucia's room. She's kind of standing there welcoming us. See that? Like, come on in, guys. Come and check out my room. All right, let's see what the room looks like on the next page. Cool. That's a nice room. Even this guy likes it. And she says, it's where I know I got taller, when my hiding spots get smaller, where I teach classes to my peluches at night. Peluches are stuffed toys, stuffed animals. See, she's got a bunch. At night, and hang my most colorful obras de arte. She loves drawing, so she puts all kinds of drawings up on that bulletin board, see? And she shows them off to anybody that comes and visits. And she's still in her room and she says, it's where abuela puts smelly stuff on my chest. Yuck. That's probably when she's sick. And they put a cream on your chest so that you can breathe easier if your nose is all stuffed up. When I'm sick, see? And Papi reads me cuentos. Papi's her dad, reading her stories. And abuela, remember abuela took care of her when she banged her knee? Now abuelita is also taking care of her because she got a little sick. She got sniffles, stuffed nose, maybe she's sneezing, see? And they're trying to make her feel better. And dad is reading her stories with a big rainbow in that book, see it? That's cool. She's got a nice family, huh? All right, next. We started early, so a lot of things happen in this book. And it's kind of coming to an end because I think she probably has to go to sleep. So this is her room at night. So it's nighttime. See, they're about to turn off the light. Mom and dad are there to say goodnight to her. And Lucia says, where I get tucked in con todos mis mejores amigos. She's got her toys, right? Amigos as friends. It's where the lights get low and my eyelids close because she's getting sleepy. She has to go to sleep, right? You have to rest. In the morning, you have to go to school until I'm ready to wake up again tomorrow, right? So it's nighttime. She's got a story read to her, and now it's time to rest. And she does it in her casa with her favorite people. See? Mom and dad tucking her in and saying, night, night, Lucia. And that is the end. Mi casa is my home. Hope you liked it. Hope we can make some more of these videos. I'm Mr. Marcos. See you later.